Go.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Welcome and thank you all for coming out. Tonight I would like to share with you my personal faith journey. I have been very fortunate to have grown up around such wonderful people. People who have helped to mold and shape me into the person that I am today. My mother raised me in a good Christian home where she taught good morals, good values. She taught me how to be kind to others, to use good manners, and to do my very best at all that I did. My mother was a positive influence and a good role model, and for that I am eternally grateful. She taught me how to pray and to read my Bible. I grew up in a traditional Baptist church. At this church, I attended Sunday school, Bible study, and vacation Bible classes. This was my roots and my spiritual foundation. Family, friends, neighbors all played a significant role in helping to create those defining moments in my life. As I grew older, I continued to pray and read the Bible, but around age 18, I began to yearn for something more. In 1991, I joined a non-denominational church. At this church, I experienced worship on a whole new level. My life began to transform. I saw people singing and dancing and leaping and shouting, even running, and I had never experienced this before. The pastors, the elders, the deacons, all played a great role in helping to cultivate the gifts and talents that the Lord had already placed on the inside of me. I got to do things that I had never done before, like sing solos, lead dance groups, write, direct, and even star in youth ministry plays. It was more than just preaching at this church, but it was the teaching of the Word, teaching on a whole new level. I felt God tugging at my heart, telling me that this was the place He wanted me to fellowship. I began to experience spiritual growth and development like never before. I realized that God had a special plan for my life, and I began to understand my purpose and my calling. Even as a young child, I've always been very passionate about the things of God. I always felt it on the inside of me. That passion was something God had placed there way before the beginning of the world, even before I was in my mother's womb. God showed me that I had a special place in this world, and that there were specific things that He wanted me to do. I began to feel His power working in me and through me. I learned to know God at such a great level, knowing God not only for what He could do, but knowing Him for who He is. There are so many benefits to knowing God. I learned that through knowing God that I could acquire His wisdom, His knowledge, His understanding, and even His discernment. I began to feed my spirit through reading my Bible often, meditating on the Word, through praise and through worship. My life began to take a paradigm shift. I just began to experience so many things, so many new things. I am fully persuaded that God wants me to live a life that exemplifies the life of Jesus Christ, because my life will be my greatest testimony. I'm truly thankful for all of the experiences I have had in life. good and bad. It is through these experiences that I have learned what to do and what not to do. I feel God's power working in me and through me as a result of these experiences. Because of this awesome journey that God has allowed me to take, I am able to share His love and His power with so many others. Though there have been so many bumps in the road, detours, and even some mountains I've had to climb, God has always been there. Though I have felt alone at times, felt misunderstood, and even as if nobody cared, God has always been there. His word tells me that He will never leave me nor forsake me. As I walk this journey of life, I'm so glad to know that I will never have to walk it alone. Thank you.